Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Fat Buddha Fitness. I am ChesterMonkeyMagic, and I hope that lockdown is going relatively well for you people, just as it is for us here in sunny Montevideo. Now, I've been telling you over the previous workouts that you need to stretch off after exercising, but so far I haven't given you a video about how to go about it. So that's what we're going to do today. It's going to be a 15-minute stretching workout, and I will show you an all-over body, top to bottom workout or stretch that you can do that'll more or less hit every part of your body, and you do that after you've done a Fat Buddha Fitness workout. Okay, so I've got my timer here. You're going to hold each stretch for 30 seconds, and obviously it'll be a little bit less because the time between moving from one stretch to another, you lose maybe 5 seconds, but we've got 30-second intervals. You've got 30 different stretches. I shall just get on with it and show you where to start, top to bottom. So begin with the neck and put your head or your ear down towards your shoulder, and you stretch the outside or the side of your neck. And you just hold it here. Keep your back straight, sit up straight, and just feel that slight stretch in the side of your neck. Breathe normally. And now the other side. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. And what you can do when you're breathing, when you breathe in, you hold the stretch in the position it's in, and when you breathe out, you can usually ease slightly deeper into it, so you feel just a little bit more. Now we go forwards, chin towards your chest, keep your back straight, so you're elongating the spine here at the back of the neck. We're starting with the neck because often when you're exercising you build up tension, and that tension can be felt in your neck. Now we go backwards, or rather upwards. Push your chin towards the sky. Don't throw your head back as far as it'll go. Puts pressure on the top of the spine. You're stretching the front here. You may feel it a little bit in your collarbone area as well. Okay, now we're going to look over our shoulder. So you turn to the left, look as far over as you can, and here you're feeling it on the side again, but it's a twisting motion, and it also goes further down into the shoulder. Often you won't actually have exercised your neck that much, but like I say, you get a lot of tension built up in the neck, so very important to stretch it off. Another thing to bear in mind is that you don't have to wait until you've exercised to do this routine. Stretching is just good for you in general, so if you want to, you can just stretch off anytime you like. Right, now, done the neck, link your fingers, turn your palms facing upwards, and straighten your arms above your head. And whilst you're doing this, given that you've just stretched your neck, try not to tense your neck now. Keep your neck relaxed, straight back, head looking forwards, and you stretch up above like that. Now, link your fingers again behind your back. Okay. The earlier one, you'll have felt it in your shoulders. Now you'll feel this in your chest. and also the front delts. So back straight again, head up, pull your arms upwards and away from your body. And now, leg your fingers again, palms facing outwards in front of your body, and arch your back. We're stretching the upper back here, the shoulder blades. If you've done an upper body workout, these last 3 will be very important. Now, take one hand, bend at the elbow, take the elbow with the other hand and pull it down behind your back. You'll feel this in the outside of the shoulder. Don't put too much pressure on the back of your head, pushing your head forward. Keep it light, don't lean on your head. And you should feel a stretch right the way down the left hand side. And then we swap over to the other side. The reason we do these ones for 30 seconds, as I say, is that you lose at least 5 seconds, maybe more, when you're changing from one position to another. So the aim is to get a good 20 seconds of stretching. Okay, now bring your arm across your body, block the elbow with the opposite hand, and this you'll feel on the outside of the shoulder. All these first ones we're doing, starting at the top of the body, these are very important, particularly if you've done an upper body workout, because we're hitting the neck, the shoulders, the chest, the upper back, also the triceps, and soon we'll get to the biceps. So we swap over arms now. This passive hand is actually active. It's blocking the elbow to keep the arm straight, so you get a nice stretch here in the shoulder. Always keep your back straight, don't slouch when you're doing this. Sit up nice and straight. Now, take one hand with the other, palm facing forwards, and pull it down. And just stretch the front of the arm there. I shall get to that phone call later. And this you'll feel in the forearm, the front of the forearm, and in the bicep. Swap hands. Same thing, palm facing forwards. And you should feel that in the front of the forearm, bicep. There we go. Now we're going to start going down the body to the lower body. So lie flat on your back, lift up one knee and pull it into your chest. Keep your buttocks, the back of your thigh, the back of your leg on the straight leg. Keep that against the ground, keep your lower back against the ground, and just pull this. So you should feel a stretch in the buttock, hamstring area. And we swap over. You should also feel a bit of a stretch in the front of the groin here. We'll do quite a lot on the hip area, because that's very important. No matter what workout you're doing, your hips being more or less in the middle of your body, and the link between the body and the legs are vital. Now, bring your knees up, put them to the side, 90-degree angle, the upper leg to the body and the lower leg to the upper leg. Turn your head the other way and lie out this arm. Now I've got this arm at 90 degrees because there's no space. I'm also at a funny angle here because of the lack of space, but basically you need to get 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. And we go the other way. And the reason you can have your arm straight here, but the reason I have it bent, apart from the lack of space, is that you get an extra stretch here in this sort of front of the shoulder, the very perimeter of the pectoral muscles, and you'll feel this in your lower back. And it all goes very quickly, 30 seconds. So now do the figure of 4 with your legs. One leg is bent, goes across the front of the other knee, reach through the gap and the outside and pull that knee towards your chest, and you feel this here in the buttocks, in the glutes. Very, very good stretch. Stretches the piriformis if you're a bit more technical, and this is vital for your lower back and your hips, for their flexibility, for their strength. This is an absolutely crucial stretch, this one, as was the last one, with your knees collapsed to the side. Very important for the lower back, that one. Now put your feet together. Oh. Knees out to the side, let your knees fall down. If you're a lot more supple than me, your knees might go all the way down to the ground. That's great. Mine don't even get to these border areas, so this little limited space is fine for me, but for more flexible people they would be obstructed. Try and keep your back, lower back against the ground. You're coming thick and fast now. Bring your knees up to your chest, pull them in like this, or if you want you can do happy baby. Grab your feet, get your knees pulled towards your armpits, try and keep your lower back flat on the floor, and you should feel this in the hamstrings, down the back of the legs. And it's called happy baby because you get to grab your feet for the first time. Right, let's slip over onto our fronts, and we're going to do the front of your body. You can either do the Sphinx pose like this on your forearms, looking up, stretches the front of the body, or if you're a bit more supple, you do the cobra and you straighten your arms. Try and keep your hips on the ground though, look up, and that gives you a slightly tougher stretch. Now we're going to go back into child's pose. So either spread the knees or keep them together, sit back onto your heels, stretch your arms out in front of you, head down. Should feel this in the lower back and the hips and the shoulders as well. It's a lovely stretch, this one. Very popular in yoga. Now we'll come up, and my least favourite stretch, we're going to go backwards. Stretch your quads here. Go back as far as you can. You may be able to get down to your elbows like me, or you may be able to lie flat, or you may not be able to go that far at all. Depends on your flexibility. You can also put like a footstool or something behind you and lie on that, and that helps quite a bit. Now come up, keep one knee on the ground, bring up the other leg and lean into this. Lean forwards, stretching the front of the groin. You'll also feel it a little bit in the hamstring of the other leg. We're really stretching the groin here. Swap over legs. Don't rest your hands on this knee, just lean your body, let your weight do the sort of the stretch. You'll feel that in the front there, lean nicely into it. Now, come up onto your feet, grab your feet, sit down, back straight, head up, arms inside your legs, elbows on the inside of your knees, push outwards if you can. You can also bring your hands together and use that to push your knees outwards. That's giving your groin and your hips a stretch. And then we sit down, because we're almost done. Reach forward, keep your legs straight, try and grab your toes if you can. Some people can get their head right the way down to their knees, that's great. Other people can't even touch their toes. Here you should really though keep your head up here, so that your back is as straight as possible rather than arching your back and putting your head down. And you should feel this all the way down the back of your legs. And there we go, 15 minutes of stretching done and dusted. And we've gone from top to bottom, all the way through the body. We've hit as many different areas as we can, as many different muscles as we can. And this is a 15-minute stretching routine that you can do after exercise, any type of exercise. And because it hits your whole body, you'll get the muscles that you've worked hard on, but you'll also improve your flexibility and suppleness in the other parts of your body that haven't necessarily been exercised as much, depending on what form of exercise you did. For example, if you did our upper body workout that we gave you last time, you know, you really want to concentrate on the upper body stretches, but it's also good to stretch your lower body as well. Likewise for the other way around, if you did a leg workout, more important to concentrate on those. If you've got less time, then do that rather than the upper body as well. But it's certainly not going to do you any harm to also stretch the other parts of the body that didn't do or take part in the workout as much. So there you go. Stay safe, stay indoors, respect the lockdown if you're still under lockdown. Hope this has been useful to you. If you like it, give it the thumbs up. If you want to comment about it, please do so. Subscribe to the channel if you like, and tell your friends all about it. I'm of course ChesterMonkeyMagic. This is Fat Buddha Fitness. Thank you to Radiant Rena for filming once again. Amituofo.